This time, the topic for our series is the Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran. In all the Vedic literature, the position accorded to the Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran is exceptional. The Vedas are, of course, the highest authority. Bhutam bhavyam bhavishyancha sarvan vedat prasidhyati. Any spiritual principle is confirmed on the authority of the Vedas. However, this Srimad Bhagavatam Puran is like the essence of those Vedic teachings, written by Ved Vyas himself. Ved Upanishadam Sara Jata Bhagavati Katha. It is the essence of the Vedas, the Upanishads. And that knowledge of the Vedas and Upanishads is presented in such a rasmai, blissful manner, with all the divine pastimes of God and His devotees, that listening to the Bhagwat Katha becomes an experience in itself. Not only does it illumine our intellect with divine wisdom, it also moves our hearts and fills them with the nectar of divine love. That is why it is said that this Srimad Bhagavatam has something that even the Vedas do not have. Jagat Guru Sri Kripaluji Maharaj says, Vandaniya hai Upanishad, iname jnana mahana, sham prem binu jnana so pranaheen tanujan. The Upanishads do have divine knowledge, but they don't have the bliss of divine love. And the Srimad Bhagavat has it both. During these 7 days, by the grace of the great sages, the Guru, Radha Krishna, we shall be drinking this nectar of the Bhagavat. This is also called the Amar Katha. There is a story in the Puranas that Vamadev Maharaj, the guru of Mother Parvati, he asked her, Parvati, your husband Lord Shiv wears this mundmal, this garland of heads of beautiful women. Have you never asked him whose heads are these? He invoked jealousy in Parvati. The beautiful women's heads that your husband is wearing as a garland. So Parvati became very curious. She went and asked Lord Shiv, my dear husband, whose are these heads that you wear so close to your heart? Lord Shiv avoided the question. So Parvati's curiosity increased. She said, please tell me. He kept avoiding for 3 days until Parvati was so agitated. So Lord Shiv said, Parvati, why does it concern you so much? She said, why should it not concern me? You are my husband and you're wearing the heads of these beautiful women as garlands. So please, you have to clarify whose heads are these. Lord Shiv said, Parvati, these are your heads. What do you mean? Each time you reject your body, each time you give up your body, I am so attached to you, I preserve that head and I have made a garland out of it. Parvati was pacified, but she said, "My lord, I keep giving up my body. You never give up your body. What is the matter?" Lord Shiv said, "Parvati, the reason is I have got the Amar Katha, this immortal story. By virtue of that, I am immortal. I don't need to give up my body." Parvati said, "My lord, if you have this Amar Katha, please give it to me as well." So when she requested him, he said, "All right. But this is very special because if somebody receives it, that person also will become Amar or immortal. So I will tell it to you in Kailash and ensure that nobody else is hearing." So Lord Shiv clapped. All the living entities cleared off on his instruction. There was a little egg of a parrot. Now the egg was there. Lord Shiv said, "Let me go and check up. Has everybody left?" He went and saw there was nobody around. So he came back. He said, "All right, Parvati, when I start speaking this Amar Katha, I will go into Samadhi, divine trance. So at that time, I must have a confirmation that I am being listened to. So please keep filling the humkar. So I will get my affirmation and I will continue bestowing this katha." Parvati said, "All right, my lord." Now Lord Shiv began with the katha of the Pandavas and of the various pastimes of this Amar Katha, and Parvati kept hearing and filling the humkar. Now, this little parrot egg had hatched, and the parrot bird baby was also listening to the Katha. So Parvati was listening in divine ecstasy till the 10th canto. And then in the 11th canto, the 11th skand, Lord Shiv started relating the deep knowledge, the philosophy, and Parvati got bored by it. So she fell asleep. Now the parrot was so enticed by the katha it was hearing, it said, "I don't want to miss this." Now with Parvati sleeping, who is going to fill the humkar? So the parrot started saying, Lord Shiv continued. He went through the 11th canto, 12th canto. When he was winding up, Parvati woke up. She said, "Maharaj, you said that there was this divine discussion. What happened about it? You did not tell me." Lord Shiv said, "Parvati, what are you saying? I have already crossed it. Did you fall asleep?" She said, "My lord, actually I did. The subject was so difficult, I could not resist sleeping." Lord Shiv said, "Then who was filling this humkar? This is serious matter. Somebody has received this Amar Katha and become immortal." He went out to search and he found this little baby parrot. Now as a leela, as a pastime, he got annoyed and gave chase to the parrot. So the parrot fled, and Ved Vyas's wife, through her mouth he entered her womb and sat down inside. This was the great Shukadev, the future speaker of the Bhagavatam. Now Lord Shiv was coming chasing him, and he came to the ashram of Ved Vyas. So Ved Vyas said, "Maharaj, why are you so annoyed? What has happened?" Lord Shiv said, without adhikar, without the right, this little bird has heard the Amar Katha and become immortal. So I am coming to kill it. Ved Vyas said, Maharaj, isn't there a contradiction in your statements? If the bird has heard the Amar Katha and become immortal, how can you kill it? Lord Shiv said, you got a point there. He returned and Shukadev was saved. So this Amar Katha, the Srimad Bhagavatam, is what we are going to drink. Not with the mouth, through the ears. The tradition is that on the first day, the Mahatmya is related. This Mahatmya is written by Ved Vyas himself. In the Padma Puran, it covers 6 chapters. If I was to go into the detail, the whole day would pass just in the Mahatmya. Now, there was a time in India when the Bhagavad Saptah would take place. It would be 3 hours in the morning and 4 hours in the evening. And even then, 7 days were not enough. That's the Bhagavad Saptah of 30 years ago. Now, even in India, it has changed. The Bhagavatkars, they have only 1 shift every day. And when you do it in USA, you are further constrained because here time is a very precious commodity, so people can't take out more than 2 hours in a day, so it has to be compressed even further. So in our Bhagavad Saptah, we cannot go into tremendous details. Nevertheless, through the different windows, we can see this wonderful pastimes of God and His devotees and the amazing knowledge that is bestowed through it and exchanged in different conversations that take place during the Bhagavad.